Your goldfish is fooling you. Seriously, look at that tiny body. It might already be adult. And your best clue? Wrong. Stay with me 12 minutes. You'll read every hidden signal. Then judge yours confidently. But here's the wild twist. Mature doesn't mean fully grown. Those happen years apart. That's where owners get fooled. Breed color, tail, size. Then breeding signs. And care clues nobody checks. First, age itself betrays you. At 1 year, many mature. But their bodies keep growing, sometimes to more years. So small can still mean adult. Let that sink in. Your fish may reproduce while looking surprisingly young. That's our first warning. Now identify the breed. This changes every comparison. Different breeds mature differently. Colors shift on separate schedules. Bodies and tails develop differently. Even final size changes. Skip breed and everything blurs. Common goldfish look streamlined. Comets share that athletic shape. Usually, there's one tail. Orange and yellow often dominate. White markings may appear too. Now watch the tail closely. Mature points become clean, sharp. That fork matters later. Fancy goldfish break expectations. Fantails have rounder bodies. Voltails do too. Their tails divide beautifully. To flowing lobes replace one. So don't demand sharp points. That would misread the breed. Different body, different evidence. Meet the black Moor. Deep body, telescope eyes, and that famous dark coat. But youngsters may look silver. Others begin dark gray. Then black deepens with maturity. So today's color isn't everything. The direction of change matters. Shubunkins wear living confetti. Orange, white, gray, yellow. Blue and black speckles too. The mixture can look chaotic. But adulthood adds one signal. Blue often becomes more prominent. Your fish's palate tells history. If you compare it carefully, color feels like easy proof. It isn't, not alone. Goldfish change throughout life, especially during year 1. Each variety follows different timing. Lighting can fool you too. Use color as supporting evidence. Never let it decide everything. Bronze can suggest youth. Brown can suggest it too. Often, that means under 1. But hear the important word. Suggest. It's an early stage coat clue. Not a universal rule. Metallic gold looks more mature. Often from 1 or 2. That can point toward adulthood. But don't celebrate yet. Check the breed first. Then tail and body size. When several clues agree, your estimate becomes much stronger. Black Moors reveal time gradually. Silver may become gray. Gray may deepen toward black. The change isn't instant. So photograph yours regularly. Compare months, not moments. A trend beats one snapshot. That's how color becomes useful. Shubunkins keep many colors. Yet blue may gain dominance. Memory won't measure that shift. Old photos absolutely can. Match similar lighting and angles. Then compare the color balance. A slow blue rise can quietly reveal maturation. Some goldfish whiten with age. That can scare owners. But whitening isn't automatic illness. It also doesn't prove adulthood, which how gradually it appears. Then check body and tail. If mature features arrive together, the case becomes convincing. Now leave color behind. Structure is harder to fake. Focus on the caudal fin. That's simply the tail fin. For many single-tail varieties, its shape changes with maturity. Edges become more defined. And our strongest visual test begins. Young tails often look rounded. The outer edges feel softer. Their split appears less dramatic. It's subtle in motion. So record a side profile. Pause where the tail spreads. Repeat that every few months. The timeline reveals what memory misses. Adult single tails sharpen. The fork becomes pronounced. Both points look longer. Cleaner, stronger, better defined. Add adult coloration. And confidence rises quickly. But fancy breeds change everything. Never force this test universally. Fantails naturally have double tails. Voltails flow instead of forking. They won't mimic common goldfish. That's not delayed maturity. That's simply correct anatomy. Apply breed-specific standards, or your answer collapses. For bulltails, measure movement. Watch length and flowing shape. Sharpness matters much less. Their tails lengthen with age. Adults may reach 2 inches. Then every turn looks dramatic, like a curtain underwater. Length becomes your better clue. Next comes the dangerous clue. Size looks wonderfully objective, but context can destroy it. Breed changes growth speed. Living conditions change it more. Healthy commons may grow quickly. Fancy varieties follow different curves, so size needs backup. Here's a useful benchmark. Under suitable conditions, a common may reach 5 inches. That can happen by year 1, but treat it carefully. It's a benchmark, not verdict. Genetics and care shift growth. Your fish may differ honestly. By 2 years, growth surprises. A well-kept common goldfish may approach 9 inches long. That's a massive jump. Remember our opening twist. 1-year-olds may already be mature, yet they're still physically growing. Adult and finished aren't synonyms. Some grow beyond 12 inches. Pond goldfish can look enormous, especially beside pet store juveniles. Small beginnings hide huge potential, so never predict final size. From the day you bought it, the environment writes part of growth, and bulls can tell lies. Cramped conditions may stunt growth. Then size stops revealing age. The fish might be mature, yet remain painfully undersized. Waste builds. Oxygen falls. Its body pays the price. This isn't harmless miniature growth. Here is the core distinction. Mature means reproductively developed. It doesn't mean growth finished. Around 1 year, reproductive traits may appear. Then length and mass continue, sometimes for 2 more years. Keep those timelines separate. Before 3 inches, sexing struggles. Physical signs can be invisible. Around that size, often after year 1, useful characteristics may finally appear. But patience matters here. Guessing early creates false certainty. Wait for multiple clear signs. Males may reveal tiny spots. They're called breeding tubercles. Look near the gill covers. Then inspect leading pectoral edges. They resemble grains of salt, but only during breeding condition. See them? Look twice. This clue is incredibly small. Females may look noticeably fuller, especially when ready to breed. The abdomen becomes rounder. View from above first, then check from the side. But breed still affects shape. One round belly proves nothing. Pair appearance with behavior. Sometimes the honest answer is too early to tell. Young males may look slimmer. Young females may look fuller. But those tendencies aren't dependable. Don't force a confident label. Watch, document, and wait. Now behavior enters the story. Appearance suggests. Behavior confirms. During mating, males may chase. They stay close behind females. This isn't casual side-by-side swimming. It's persistent, directed pursuit. One quick chase means little. Repeated patterns mean much more. Then watch for nudging. A male may approach closely. He bumps the female's abdomen, often near the stomach area. Chasing plus repeated nudging creates far stronger evidence. Not one random burst. A pattern is what matters. Then eggs erase the doubt. Hundreds may suddenly appear. Clear, spherical, surprisingly tiny. They cling to aquarium surfaces. Plants, glass, spawning material. If she laid those eggs, she is sexually mature. That conclusion is no longer guessing. But timing can hide behavior. Breeding may be seasonal. Black moors may favor summer. Shubunkins may do likewise. Common goldfish can vary more. Suitable tank conditions can trigger them. No behavior today doesn't automatically mean immaturity. Pand goldfish often choose spring. Temperature begins rising. Daylight starts changing. Suddenly, hidden behavior activates. Owners think maturity appeared overnight. It probably didn't. The season simply exposed it. The calendar is another clue. Now consider your fish's past. Pet store goldfish often start small. Many are genuinely young. Some had limited early nutrition. Others had limited space. That history can slow growth. So small might mean youth or a difficult beginning. Genetics sets another boundary. Parentage influences final size. To same-age goldfish can differ, even within one variety. Different lengths aren't automatically unhealthy. Their growth potential may differ. Context saves you from panic. Space affects more than swimming. Water volume helps dilute waste. It also supports oxygen stability. The real danger isn't glass. It's concentrated pollution inside. Smaller water changes faster. Conditions can deteriorate suddenly. Growth records that hidden stress. Clear water can still threaten. Harmful waste may remain invisible. Poor quality can stunt growth. It can shorten life too. So appearances cannot protect you. Filter, test, maintain regularly. Healthy growth needs healthy water. That rule is non-negotiable. Now the numbers get serious. The guide recommends 48 gallons. That's for one common goldfish. Add 14 per extra fish. For one fancy goldfish, it lists 36 gallons. Then 12 per additional fish. Volume is life support. Filtration protects that water. Surface movement supports oxygen. Together, they support appetite. They also support metabolism that enables normal growth and healthier reproductive development. A struggling system distorts clues. A stable system reveals them. Temperature matters more than expected. The guide begins near 60 Fahrenheit. That's roughly 15 Celsius. The range reaches mid-70s, around 23 Celsius. But stability matters most. Wild swings create stress. Appropriate water supports normal maturity. Maintenance should feel steady. The source suggests 20%, changed about every 2 weeks. Your setup may need adjustment, but the principle remains. Choose consistent partial changes. Don't wait for disaster. Never reset everything at once. Total water replacement can destabilize. Sudden change shocks the system. Protect the filter's biological balance. Make partial changes gradually. Keep conditions predictable. Your fish depends on stability, and so do your clues. Now imagine 20 years together, maybe even 30. Proper care makes that possible. Avoid handling unless absolutely necessary. Touching may damage protective coating that can invite infection. Adulthood isn't the ending. It's barely the beginning. Here's your 6 glue checklist. First, identify the breed. Second, compare color over time. Third, inspect the tail. Fourth, judge size with context. Fifth, watch breeding signs. Sixth, audit the care history. Together, they reveal the answer. Never trust one clue alone. Trust where all clues point. Breed, color, tail, size. Behavior, care history. But one silent clue remains. The linked full video reveals it. Subscribe before you miss it, because your tank already knows.